Brookie! Brookie!
Welcome to Austin Stadium,
Hey, baby!
It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Oregon Ducks. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Bruce Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We'll say hello to Holly.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponent, the first stadium you've got to think about is Austin Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes the handoff. It's Fuller. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Might as well run him again. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Making the adjustment on the play. Sellers on the play action. Out wide right, it's Fuller. Hit and run down right at the line of scrimmage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, and made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week. When you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Moore, play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down.
How about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics, and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Defense in press coverage. Just feeds the running back. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
And that's back-to-back now, we've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Well, the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Right side, it's Davison. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
On the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing them around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
They're all over it. Out wide right, it's Clark. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Sellers going downfield for the big play. A full dive to haul that one in. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the move. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
And I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play, it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Well, it wasn't a lack of effort by the quarterback there on that design run. He tried to stretch out and get the first, just couldn't quite make it.
And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Sellers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it in the second half, throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. Got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the one. A run for the quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the return, it's Hill. Gives him the big stiff arm. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's more to throw. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Here we go. Ready, go. More to the air. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Stewart. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Ooh, that boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, and throws an incompletion. But every incompletion even looks good because he's so exciting to watch.
Moore with the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up. Just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. Moore from the gun on third down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. More to throw for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense has it with really good field position. Throwing Sellers. Rushes on. So he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. Linebacker comes right at the gut, gets the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Wide open downfield. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
Changing the routes with his receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Here's Sellers to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Sets his feet, it's Sellers. Dumps it off in the flats. And that one did not work. Now Oregon will call it second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking for the end zone. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up fourth and goal.
And I love the defense here, playing downhill, playing fast, understanding it's third and goal. I don't have as much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that touch pass. They come up, they set the edge, and make the big tackle.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dante Moore. Oh, pressure's coming. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Long way to go on second down. Moore will throw. Gonna let it fly. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go play action with Moore. He's not afraid to go deep. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen,